Hello future designers and developers. Today in this video we have already created a to-do list app that allows us to add items to our to-do list, such as go for a run, where we can type that in, it'll clear this out, and it'll add in a list with a button check or delete. Now these buttons don't do anything yet, so we can click on them as many times as we want, nothing will happen. And in this video we are going to solve that. So we already have this main function over here, which is to add our to-do. We are going to be creating a second function that is going to allow us to delete or complete different items on our page. So what we're going to do is we are going to call out a new function. We're going to give a function that is going to be called deleteComplete. It is going to take an event, and inside of this we are going to have some different things that are going to happen. So the very first thing that we want to assign this function to a actual event that will happen. So I'm going to go up over here actually, and I'm going to add a event listener. So this event listener is going to be for our whole to-do container. And that's our to-do list right here. And it's going to depend on what we click on. So let's go over here, and we are going to take our to-do list, and we are going to do a .event listener. And the event that we're listening for is a click, and on that one we are going to run the function of deleteComplete. Cool. So now the reason why we're doing this to the entire container of this to-do list is because we want to be able to click on either the check mark button or the delete button and have different things happen depending on which one we click. So inside of this, we've got this deleteComplete, and we're going to find which one we actually checked. So we're going to call out a new variable, and we're going to call this one selected. And our selected is going to be equal to our event.target. So that's the event that we have right here. So when we hit this button, we're taking note of what event we are using, and that is our target of the event, and we're going to call that our selected. So if, for instance, I go over here and I type in everyone's favorite word, yeet, and I click on this check mark, my event target is this check mark. Now, if I go over and I choose this delete one, my selected is now equal to my delete target. So we want different things to happen depending on which one we have over here. Cool. So if we're using different outcomes, we're going to be using if statements. In this, I do not need the semicolon. Trying to kick the habit. So we're going to do if. And we are going to say selected. If selected is equal to the complete button, we're going to have something do something different than if it's equal to the delete button. So how do we tell that? Well, I had us add in these class items over here. So we are going to be doing it depending on what class the item has. So we are going to say if selected dot class list dot contains, and inside of this we're going to have complete button. We are going to do something. So let me just space this out a little better. There we go. So if selected class list contains complete button, we are going to do something. Let's just console log this just to see if it's working. Console log, and let's just say hello complete. Cool, I have an error, unexpected token. Oh, it's because I never finished this up over here, right? And then, oh, it's just because I moved that. Cool. I just had a pairing of the parentheses issue. Cool. All right, let's go over to the console log. Let's clear this real quick. let's type out a new to-do. We'll type in hello. And now whenever I click on this, I get hello complete. Cool. It's all working. All seems to be working so far. The hello world was just whenever I submit an item. The hello complete is saying complete. Cool. So I have my first if statement over here. I'm actually going to do 2 if statements instead of an if else statement. So now if selected contains not complete button, but delete button, we are going to go over here and we're going to say delete complete. Cool. Oh, it says delete complete, I guess. Delete goodbye? That'll work. All right, let's type into our to-do list over here, hello. And if I click over here on the check mark, we get hello complete. If I click over here, we get delete goodbye. Perfect. We've got our 2 if statements. Now, this is going to be real simple. For the first one, let's do this class list thing over here. So what we're going to do, if we select on this, we are going to call out our selected dot, and we're going to give this a class list, and we are going to toggle the class of complete. So if we select the complete button, we want to take whatever we are selecting and we want to add a class list of complete to it. Now, there's an issue with this. It's that if I go over here and I say hello, that's on my to-do list, I need to say hello to someone, and I click on this, I add the class list of complete to it. One, we don't have the class list, but it's adding the class list to the selected item, which right now is this button over here. So we don't want our selected. What we want is our selected dot parent element. So whatever element is containing the selected one. Now, this is also an issue because we need to go another step further than this, and I'll show you. So let's go over to our class list and let's create a complete over here, and let's just, all right, didn't mean to go over to our class. Let's go over to our CSS, and we're just going to create a color of red. So our text would be red. That's how we know that this is working. If I go over here and I say hello, and I toggle this, it's still just changing the color of the icon inside of here. So that's better than if we didn't have this parent element at all. So let's see if I remove this and I just do the selected. I'll type in hello again. Oh, it's still just doing that, but we need to go a step further. So what we're going to do is say parent element dot parent element. This was an issue that I discovered when I was using the ion icons. I didn't have the same issue when I wasn't using the ion icons. It might just be the way that they are formatted that is different. But now if we write in hello and we send this and we click this, you can now see that I've got my, our color changing red as soon as I click it, and I can unclick it to make it complete, not complete, complete, not complete. And let's also add not only just color, let's also do a text decoration, and that is going to be line through. So now you can see that there's a line through it when I check that, and I can click and remove the complete, not complete. Cool. All right, so that one's all done. And I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. Cool. All right, so now inside of if selected delete, what we want to do is actually take our selected, and we're going to do this without going anywhere, and we're just going to say remove. We're going to remove it. So if I go over here and I type in hello, and I send this and I hit the delete button, it removes the item inside of the delete button, which is our icon. So what we want to actually do is do this double parent element again. So I'm going to copy that, throw it in over here, and now what should happen if I type in hello, I can go over here, I can check, make it complete, not complete, or I can delete it, and it removes everything. Cool. We've got a fully functioning app. Look at that. It's a beautiful to-do list. It works great. I can say all the things that I have to do, like grade and go for a run and cook dinner. I've got these, and I can say grading's complete, go for a run's complete, cook dinner. And then when I wake up in the morning, I can say, I still need to grade, I still need to cook run, I need to cook dinner. Just check that off. And then maybe it's the weekend, so I don't want to grade. I'm going to delete that from that. Maybe I'm sore, or maybe I'm going to eat out, so I delete all those. All right, that's it for the video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please make sure that you're reaching out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.